What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Heavy. As always, I'm your boy Desecrator. So, today is not like any other day. Wait, today is just like every other day. Fuck, I'm an idiot, and as you can tell, nothing has changed. What's going on, guys? It's like a dog. I don't know how to start today because today I have fucking nothing planned. So you know what? I'm just gonna fucking freestyle and wow it. I mean, I have a couple of things that I'd like to discuss, but for the most part, there's no structure for today. There's no fucking. I don't know what I'm doing. So today we're just gonna fucking go with it, you know? We're just gonna fucking see what happens, and if this plane comes crashing down, then I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm going down. Okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Whoops, I forgot that shit. Loops. That's okay. I'll fix that later. But I'm your boy Desecrator. Excuse me for that brain fart. I'm drinking again the Kaiser by Avery Brewery, Boulder, Colorado. It's a limited release and it's known as the Kaiser. Brewed with Rocky Mountain water, malted barley, imported German specialty malted barley, noble German hops, and German lager yeast. It's massive. It's brazen. It's bold. I guess Avery's slogan is beer first, the rest will follow. I like that. So yeah, apparently this is a limited release. I'm gonna guess because it's an Imperial Oktoberfest lager. And it's coming in at a kicking 8% APV. So it's a little heavier than the normal beers us dumb Americans are used to. That water. That sock water that they sell. So yeah. I had so much, I enjoyed it so much the last time. It's the beer so nice, you have to have it twice. And, I'm going to have it twice. Yeah, so fucking, today is a little different because I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to do. So I guess I'm gonna use this time to just talk about... Let's talk about some TV. Now, I haven't seen Sunny yet. I have Stumptown on my DVR. I also have... I'm still watching the Mayans MC, the Sons of Anarchy spinoff. It's a great fucking show. I recommend it if you're a fan of SOA. But yeah, I'm waiting till the weekend. I have a little bit of busy shit in my schedule this week, so I'm recording this early. But yeah, I saw Prodigal Son on Fox, and the first episode was actually pretty good. Basically, the premise of the show is there was this serial killer that was caught, and his family didn't know, obviously, as usually the monsters like to hide in plain sight. So, as he's getting arrested, he tells his son some shit that I guess stays with him. And basically this kid grows up fucking trying to forget about his past or whatever. But I mean, he's the product of a psychopath, so sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And yeah, I guess the premise of the show is that he becomes a forensic profiler, or he does profiles to help solve crimes, you know? And he started working with the FBI. I guess to stop people that were like his father. But yeah, it's a pretty good show so far. It's only one episode in, so if you haven't caught it, I'd recommend. 5 out of 5 would watch again. And speaking of, I guess, talking about film and movies and TV and whatever, I'm going to start a new, I guess, segment for this October. I'm going to be watching really shitty horror movies. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to comment below. Maybe your boy hasn't seen it yet. I've seen a lot of shitty movies. That was one of my things I used to love doing in high school. I would go to, at the time, Sam Goody. For those of you that remember what a record store was like, the last of the record stores, they used to have a fucking $5 horror movie trash bin. And as a poor boy, that's where I was. That's where I was. And there's some pretty shitty movies that you can buy for fucking $5.
Dip.
I mean, fuck. But yeah, if you know any that come to mind right away that your boy would love to see, and I'm not talking about those classic staples. Those don't count. Let me know. Leave a comment. You know how that stuff goes. So yeah. Rich and Rare. Okay, so another segment that I like to do. I like to review CDs that I pick up at the local used bookstore, Second and Charles. Not a sponsor. At Avery Brewery. Not a sponsor. And yeah, so I look for shit that I've never heard of that stands out to me. Either it has a good album cover, or it looks weird, or the name is interesting. That doesn't mean it's good or bad. Interesting, that's just how you vaguely describe something you don't want to call shit, because you haven't heard it. And the first one that I picked up, and wow, coincidentally I picked them up in alphabetical order. But yeah, let me actually look up how you pronounce this before I try to say it. Let me pull it up on the old interwebs. Okay, Panacea. A solution or remedy for all difficulties or diseases. Okay. Yeah. Panacea? Panacea? Okay. Panacea. The album itself is like some fucking demented looking fuck on the front with a weird smile, and like it's all fucking high contrast and overexposed with a bunch of orange and red tones and shit. And the album itself is called Twisted Designs. Designs with the Z. I mean, at first glance, the face stood out, but then when I picked it up, I saw the Z and I was like, oh, fuck. This is either going to be good or this is going to be a fucking dumpster fire. So yesterday I listened to it. I popped it into the old CD player. Shout out to those of you that still know what that is. But yeah, Panacea, Twisted Designs. I'm gonna read off the track names. Well, first off, let me say this album was from 1998, and now that I think about it, looking at the album cover and the artwork, it totally looks like it's from the 90s. Okay, so let me go ahead and read these tracks. Airborne, Men Hater, one word. Death is Near, Anti-Funk, Hedonist Remix. Oh, the first one. I don't think I've ever heard Hedonist. Maybe I'll look in their back catalog. Okay, Unglory, Twisted Designs. Ooh, the album title. Lightbringer, Motion Sickness, Quantum Loop, Tobschuk, and Ektachrome. Ektacrome, Ektachrome. So let me go ahead and look up what these guys. Panacea. Okay, Panacea band, I guess. Band. A group, whatever. What? There's no way. Okay, of course, for some reason it's not just on Wikipedia. No, okay, it's not these guys. Let me just look up Twisted Designs. Oh, look at there, it's right there. It's not on Wikipedia. That's weird. I guess they're fucking underground. Okay, I found it. Mathis Moots is a prolific German electronic musician and DJ. Moots is best known as the Panacea. Simply, his drum and bass stage name and main musical project. Okay, so they consider that drum and bass. I get it. Okay, yeah, okay, alright. So it's some German guy. So they call him drum and bass, tech step, ambient, darkcore, dark step, digital hardcore, breakcore. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, this album I would personally describe it as more of industrial tech, maybe industrial break. The breakcore makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a lot better than I was expecting. And I didn't throw it out the window. I actually kept it. So for that one, I mean, out of a 10, I'd give that one a solid 7. I would listen to it again. So let me go ahead and look up the next one. And so these were actually in fucking alphabetical order. The next group that I picked up is just, I saw the back. I picked up the front, and it looks like fucking just tattoo flash they have on the wall, you know? It looks like it's a fist holding a snake in American traditional with a banner that says, let me actually read it because there's a label on the front. Stand for something. The band itself is named Southpaw. So, seeing this, I picked it up, and I bet you they're hardcore. I turned it around, and what do you know? They look like a New York hardcore band. God damn it, I know my shit. Never heard of this group, but just the name itself and the imagery they have, I figured they were a fucking hardcore band. But literally on the back cover, they're fucking 4 dudes. One of them is bald. What a coincidence. Hardcore guys usually have a bald band member. No judging. Hardcore is not that bad. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, fucking, they're in front of the Statue of Liberty. Everything else is in black and white, but the Statue of Liberty, oh, she's shining in that copper, that patina copper colored green. Whew. Now, I haven't heard this one, so I'm going to listen to it and then come back. But this one was recorded in 2008. Now, let me read let me read the tracks. 7 Year Itch, Stand for Something, title track. Cooler Heads Prevail. Full Circle. It's in a weird script, so it's hard to read because it's a little small. Too Little, Too Late. It Only Takes a Second. Walking on Glass. Ooh, there's the hardcore. Sew-In Jumper. Alright. Break My World. Daybender. Tracks. I think it's a song about heroin. Zero Tolerance. Never mind. Maybe they're straight edge and still in business. So let me go ahead and give Southpaw a little bit of a listen, and I'll come back to you, and I'll let you babies know what it's like. Rich and rare. All right, I'm back, and I'm sorry to myself. Do you want to know what I really think of that?
Fuck that! I don't need that shit in my life.
So this one, I'm afraid, is gonna have to be going right out the window because this album sucks ass. Yeah, normally fucking hardcore makes you wanna beat the shit out of somebody. Makes you wanna fucking fight, right? Yeah, this is some fucking pussy ass shit. The guy sings like, yeah. Okay, so think Elmo has a fucking hardcore band. The music isn't bad. The fucking dude's screaming like a bitch. Yeah, that's a fucking... Yeah, that's not gonna happen, brother. I'm not gonna listen to that shit again. I got to 2 tracks before I surmised my fucking opinion. Excuse me if you think that deserves more listens. I'm sorry, but again,
fuck that! I don't need that shit in my life.
Thank you, Tony. So yeah, if you ever come across Southpaws stand for something, keep walking. Ooh, see how good that rim shot sounds? I made that. Sounds so clean, yes. So I'm trying to get my shit going, you know? So usually I buy these in 3s. So I'll usually try to buy, oh fuck, I haven't looked at this one. I usually try to buy 2 that I'm gonna think I like and then 1 joke one. And the joke one that I got is from a band signed to Centuria Media. Centuria Media, they have probably some of the best fucking metal bands around on their label. And this is the 2003 album coming from Magic Arts Publishing, released by Centuria Media Records. So good on you for getting signed to a fucking awesome label. Anyway, the band's name. Wait for it. That's what I need. I need a fucking drum roll.
Dip, 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 dip.
Alright, thank you. So this band's name is Stampin' Ground. Stampin' Ground. A stampin' ground. A stampin' ground. A stampin' ground. Stampin'. STAMPIN apostrophe ground. Stampin' Ground. And the album title, A New Darkness Upon Us. Okay, so let me read these tracks and then I'm gonna give it a listen and then I'll get back to you. Number 1, A New Darkness Upon Us. Title track, the first track tells me, oh, that's an intro. Okay, it says intro. Okay, thank you for letting me know this. Don't need a reason to hate. Behind the light. Killer of society. Dead from the neck up. The cage. Bear the scars. Betrayal has a face. Pain is weakness. Leaving the body. Unmarked grave. Ashes to scatter. Mantra of a dying world. Outro. So this one I expect to be fucking garbage. But I could be wrong. I was wrong on the last one. On Panacea. I thought that was going to be shitty, but it turned out to be pretty good. Again, if you ever come across it, buy it. But let me listen to Stampin' Ground. A new darkness upon us. I said, yeah, rich and rare. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. So, you know what? Regarding Stamping Grounds, I'm gonna have to give them a fucking round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. I'm actually, I was wrong. Yeah, they have a stupid fucking name. And they do look like they were fucking forced to take this picture in the background, in the back office of Hot Topic, because one of them is the manager there, and it's the only place they could find a white wall so that they could get somebody to do Photoshop on the background. Don't ask me how I know so much detail about that. Just let me just let you know that I've been there. I mean, not at a Hot Topic, but in a band that needed a white wall to take a picture in front of so somebody could Photoshop it. But yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, they have a dumb name, but they're pretty fucking good. They have some. I mean, take let me. Whoa! Take it easy there, buddy. Take it easy, big boy. It's good. It's not great, but that and the mixing is fucking atrocious. Whoever makes this album, fuck you. Produced by Andy Sneap. Andy, hey bub, you're making albums for Central Media, dog. Do a little better. That gave me a bit of the. So yeah, fucking. I don't know, the way that album is produced, it's just
Unforgivable.
It's good. The music is good, but the fucking producing.
Unforgivable.
Fucking. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but they should be fired because it's.
Unforgivable.
And I guess bringing that up to mind, the last 2 days I've been working on some music. Now, the music that I'm working on is a little different. It's completely digital. This is the first time I've ever made a full track completely MIDI or with MIDI instruments. So that means there's no real instrumentation. There's nobody really playing. I mean, I played the notes, but with MIDI you can correct them. You can shift the pitch. I mean, it's basically programming. But if you have a good sense of tune, I guess it's not as bad. Like with me, I feel like I have a good sense of timing. Now, I mess up, don't get me wrong. Every now and then I miss the fucking punchline for a joke. But I try to make up with it, you know? I try to make up. I mean, I'm not the most technically advanced. I'm not the most musically knowledgeable. I don't even know how to read music. I don't know theory. I don't know the basics of music, you know? I just know what I like and what I can do, and I know what I'd like and what I think sounds good. And I put that to use. Now, would I know how to do more stuff if I knew how to do any of those two things? Probably. I'd probably be a better musician, but you know, I'm not trying to be a rock star. It's a little hobby. You know, I like to noodle around on a guitar. So yeah, basically what inspired me to do this. Now, a lot of people go about making music at completely different fashions. For me, it has to be spur of the moment. Like, I have to be in it. It can come and go. And the good thing about computers is you can save that moment. Most people think, oh, you need a muse. No, I don't work like that personally. My boy Carhartt, he does. Like, he takes inspiration from other people, you know? Me and him work very well musically together. Like, I get what he wants to do. And he knows what I'm trying to put across also, right? Like, it's a unspoken connection. and those are very hard to find in music. So, yeah, he lives in a different city, and we don't talk very much, but every chance we get to fuck around with music, I mean, I enjoy it. Tickles my pickle, you know? Gets my jollies juiced. So yeah, like hopefully maybe we can make Mario music in the future, like we did the Infernal Desecration Blackened Death Metal project. I mean, literally, that was the first time I ever started recording, and that was fucking 15 years ago. God damn. Now I know a lot more than I did then. I don't know everything, but I mean, who really does know everything? With the way technology moves on, there's always more shit to learn. But I don't personally take inspiration from a muse, right? For me, it like just turn of a button, it hits me or it doesn't. I'm inspired or I'm not. So I don't like to push it. I don't like to squeeze the lemon for more juice than it has, you know? If I got it and I can't do anything and I'm getting frustrated, it's time to let it go. If not, you're just gonna keep working yourself into the ground, and you're not gonna be excited with what you're doing because you're forcing more work on yourself, and that's never good. But yeah, basically, there's this little tune that I always play when I pick up a guitar. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me go ahead and move the mic. Okay, so what I was doing was I was trying to transpose this little bit digitally to see if I could come up with something else, you know? So I was trying to play this on a piano. Oh wait, no, that's not how it goes. It goes like this. Fucking echo's fucking me up, so let me try it again. I'm getting nervous. So yeah, I started doing that, and I got that part down to where I liked it. I was satisfied. And then I put an effect on it. And as soon as I put that effect on it, I was like, all right, fuck what I'm doing. This sounds cool. Let me add to it. And I don't normally do this, so I'm gonna just do it this one time, see what happens. I'm gonna put my unfinished track in these next couple of minutes, and I'm gonna close the show out. So let me know. I think it needs something. If you think it sounds fine, just let me know. But I worked on this the last 2 days. I think it needs like a little dialogue, a sample of something maybe, and I have something in mind already for that. But if it sounds good enough as it is, I'm not gonna fuck with it. So honestly, let me know. That's the only way music can be created. It needs constructive criticism, and I don't take it like a bitch. If it sounds like shit, tell me. I'm not gonna get butthurt. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, and then I'll get back to you. I'm gonna play the whole thing. It's about 3.5 minutes. So bear with me. Rich and Rare. So yeah, that's my piece so far as it stands. Now, like I said, I think it can stand on its own like that. But I do want to add more. But if you guys feel that that's too much, then let me know. Like I said, that's more or less the show that I got today. So do me a favor. I don't have social media because I'm a piece of shit. So do me a favor, and if you can, spread the word on yours. You can go to the website hangingheavy.podbean.com. You can listen on Spotify. You can listen on YouTube. Go to Hanging Heavy Podcast in the search bar. You can find it on the iTunes Store, the Google Play Store. Or the best way to listen to it, in my opinion, is the Hanging Heavy. The Podbean app. Just download the Podbean app. You automatically get notified when I upload, when I fucking post anything. You can comment, like, subscribe, share. You can do the same thing on YouTube. So go ahead and do that. You can go to the website and find the feed to share it on your social media. Like I said, go ahead and please do that. Show your boy some love. But let me get some stats out of the way. I usually do them at the beginning of the show, but I didn't do that today because, like I said, there was no fucking structure for how today was going to go. But as of right now, I've got 30 downloads. Now let me read the country of origins for these downloads. 18 of these downloads are from the United States, with a whopping 60%. The next in line is the United Kingdom with 10%. Thank you very much. If you repeat listen, if you stumble upon me, even better. Thank you for that. 2 come from Canada with 6.7. Straight tie with Norway. Shout out to my Viking brethren. And the rest are in a fucking 5-way tie. And that's Australia, Italy, Netherlands, Russia, and Singapore, all with 1 download. Now, because I'm from the United States, I'm going to go ahead and give out some special love. 5 of those downloads from Cali. What's up, my West Coast? 1 download from Colorado. What it do, boys and girls? And whatever pronoun you accept, I accept you. 4 from Texas. And again with my Michigangsters, number 3 spot. 3 downloads. 1 download from Minnesota. Thank you. 1 download from Illinois. And 1 download from Massachusetts. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining in. Now for my Canadian love, Ontario again with 1, Quebec 1. I guess they haven't really listened to it since the first time. And from Down Under, Victoria, you got 1 download. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read my top 3 downloads, episodes, if you will, as stats provided from Podbean, and that comes from iTunes, Google Chrome, Spotify, the Podbean app, the Google Play, everything except YouTube. YouTube is its own system, and one day I'll figure out how to do that. But number 1, again, I don't know why, Spooky Scary Skeletons with 12 downloads. My number 2 download, Last Minute, Make It Work. I think that was last week's episode. Yeah, fuck, I've been doing everything last minute. The fuck, yo, with 4 downloads. And number 3 with 3 downloads, That's How I Roll. So I like to be transparent. I'm not a fucking douche. I don't get paid to do this. This is just a labor of love. This actually comes out of my pocket. And yeah, I mean, oh, come on, guys, you don't have to do this. Really? You guys are gonna do this? What? Nah, come on, you guys are. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys appreciate my brand of humor. Sometimes I can be a little harsh, but you know what? The people that stick around when that happens, those are the real ones. And I'm going to leave it with that. This was Hanging Heavy. I'm your boy Desecrator. Thank you for coming around, sticking around, and listening. Much love and rich and rare.